Hi everyone, welcome to Hillypad. This is Christine. I have a special guest today. She is the headliner for Hillypad. I'd love for you to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Nunya.
And today I have so many questions for her because she is so amazing. I just listened to her set and it was freaking awesome. So I'd really
Thanks.
like to know more about you. Let the viewers know more about how you started out as a DJ.
Well, I started throwing events in San Francisco about 20 years ago. Maybe longer than that now, but uh, we started calling them sound pieces 20 years ago. So we just had our anniversary in June. And I just moved to LA recently. And during COVID, I really took up the DJ thing. I was managing events and doing all the marketing and graphic design for them. And didn't really give myself a chance to explore DJing. And I'm so glad that I started DJing because I was so tired of hearing music that I didn't want to hear.
Yeah,
So now I get to listen to whatever I want when I play. So it's really I've learned so much more about music, and it's really been a special experience. Sound Pieces was one of the first bass music events in San Francisco. We debuted Caspa, Skepta, D-Bridge. My business partner also debuted Scream. So we have kind of a stacked beginning, and we're kind of just doing our own things right now, but we do have some events in San Francisco that occur a few times a year.
Love that. You started out with a vinyl, right? DJing on a vinyl. So tell
I
me how'd you get there and how did you feel DJing it?
When I learned how to DJ when I was about 16 when I first started going to raves, and I'm from Las Vegas originally.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, I used to sneak out and like come to EDC back in the day.
Yeah.
We did some crazy stuff back then, but I learned vinyl back then, and then when I started throwing events, I didn't really get into DJing so much because I was so focused on art. I'm a painter. I do a lot of creative work, so I was always just like, I'm the designer, I'm the manager. And so when COVID hit, we had to shut down technically. So I was like, okay, this is a perfect opportunity. So like 5 of my friends taught me how to DJ, and we were just going with it. And it's so convenient having the thumb drives now. We don't have to carry like big crates. We love vinyl, obviously, but it is a lot to be carrying that stuff around.
Do you miss it though?
I never really got super deep into DJing. I was always an artist and performer. I was also a dancer, so I was a competitive dancer for many years. So I've always been had a special relationship with music, and it's very much I am technically trained as a musician too, but
That's amazing.
yeah.
So I know that you started Sound Piece.
Pieces, yeah.
Pieces like 15 years ago.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get the name? Like, what inspired you to?
So there's this festival called Symbiosis Gathering. They do the Eclipse festivals. We were part of that, and it was the crew that was a part of that had a night that was open at this little bar, dive bar, lesbian bar, El Rio. We started doing like a bi-weekly or monthly there so long ago, and we had a pool table and a hole cut out in the wall, and the DJs were back there, and that was our dance floor. So we had people like Laser Sword were some of our first residents.
That sounds so fun.
We had like Dials. He throws huge parties in San Francisco now. He basically runs San Francisco now. He was part of Sound Pieces for a while. We debuted a lot of people with him. We debuted Skepta and Shlomo. When Shlomo moved to San Francisco, he lived there for a little while.
Yeah.
He's from LA, but yeah.
Do you want to expand Sound Pieces all over? Because I know right now it's based in San Francisco, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've done stuff all over the world. We've debuted people and also booked like thousands of DJs basically at this point, because we had a weekly for 10 years at Monarch.
Yeah.
And that's like why I never learned how to DJ. I was like turn around, like I had to promote the next week,
Yeah.
It was always wild, but it was a bass focused event. But we toured in Asia together. We've done shows. We would do an after party. For Detroit Movement, we did South by Southwest after parties.
Wow.
Like 5 years in a row, we did that for the movement a bunch. We've done parties in New York. Yeah, so we've been around. We're kind of just in this like phase of like, okay, we're kind of, I can't even talk about what we're doing, actually. It's secret.
Do you scout the DJs and like the event places? Like, what makes it?
Yeah, I mean, my co-founder, he goes by Boggle. He is like the music guru, and he collected so many different artists. I mean, it's a whole community, and in San Francisco, it's rather small. And with Tuesday night, we did every Tuesday, so we would get really good booking deals for bigger artists.
Yeah.
Because they'd want to fill up their tour or whatever and come to San Francisco and put it on their
so
tour.
Cool.
You know,
yeah.
you want to have San Francisco on your tour dates. You
Absolutely.
Know? So
yes.
it's a great opportunity. We had the first custom built Void sound system in our Club Monarch. So it was a really cool environment. It was a small room, so it was like filled up easy, and it sounded really fucking good. So it was a great opportunity to really like get a lot of people to play there.
That is so awesome. So tell me how you balance your life. Like, you were so busy. You're a DJ. You're like overseeing sound pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, when COVID hit, I got more into bartending, honestly, because it's a lot easier than throwing an event. You show up, you go home. You don't have to plan anything, you know. You just have to set up your bar, and sometimes you don't even have to do that. But right now I manage a bar, and it's a really in LA. I'm not sure if I want to say where it is, so but it is a DJ bar, and there's a Danley sound system there, and it's really cute, and I'm really excited about that opportunity.
Sorry. Sorry. Love you, bye.
You're good. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
We got our favorite mom and deal.
Woo!
Love them.
There she goes.
Oh no.
It's okay. You can leave it. It's fine.
And you skateboard.
Yeah. So my crew, sound pieces.
Like, you're doing everything.
So my crew, sound pieces. Boggle and my friends from Vegas. A bunch of us moved up to San Francisco, and we all squatted up, and they were all graffiti writers and stuff. So I would be like running after them. They'd be skating away, and they were like, "We can't do this anymore. You got to learn how to skateboard." So a whole squad of people taught me how to skateboard. I don't really do tricks, but I will bomb a hill. You know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hills in San Francisco, so we would just like go down time lighting. We would like count to 10 and hit all the green lights down like this crazy hill. And once you go, you can't stop. Like, so
way better.
That's the only trick I got, really.
Yeah. Sorry. So, just want to get everybody. Okay, sorry.
I'm so sorry. No, go ahead.
Okay. Do you have any singles that you want to release right now?
Well, right now I'm learning how to play the MPC. But you did hear some of the music that I want to put out in my next mix. I want to do like a hard drum and bass mix. I have put out mixes of all kinds. I play all kinds of music. I love global house. I love playing really ravey music. I do love dubstep, and I love trap. Like we've been playing trap at Sound Pieces before we even knew what it was called. You know. So,
yeah.
So.
What is, out of all of the genres, like, what is your go-to?
I mean, it just depends on the time of day and where I am.
Yeah?
Like when on the way here, I was listening to like some Brazilian, like kind of bossa nova stuff. You know,
I love that. Oh my god!
I spend my days like just relaxing and you know, I enjoy not listening to music too. You know, but I do love hard drum and bass, jump up stuff, and garage was actually very popular in Las Vegas when I first started raving. So it's been such a pleasure to see it come back and then have all this new technology to make music. So there's all this new sound, and it's just so sick.
That is I feel that there's like even with any I guess like any career, there's so many new technologies, and to see it being applied in so many different ways is amazing. And I've seen it with here too, like just like there's so many equipments right being used. I can't even keep up. I'll ask a lot of my friends have so many different kinds, and I'm like, how do you work this? If this is a new drum bass machine, whatever it is.
No, learning. That's the thing. I was never really excited to carry a crate around of records and then also deal with Serato issues. We always had issues with Serato. So that's kind of why I guess I waited. Once the thumb drive came out, I was like, I can do that. Let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyone can be a DJ. I highly recommend anyone who loves music to learn, because you just learn so much more. And learning is like I'm like an information hoarder. I love like learning stuff, so it's been really magical being able to just go out and Shazam something and then be able to play it at home and like just switch it up and put it in a mix. You know, it's a cool chain of events and the community behind it. It's just really special.
You're so busy, so do you prefer learning how to, I guess, well, not learn, but like producing more songs in the daytime or at night?
I don't really produce yet. I've been learning at MPC. I got a synth at home that's a keyboard and beat machine. So I've been learning that, and I do hope to start at least making lo-fi. It's like my goal.
I love lo-fi. I listen to that.
Yeah. And I have like a persona with NUNYA, like as a dancer and an artist. I started the name when I was a painter. I did live painting at events, and that's kind of what got us into this whole thing. Like me and my partner, my business partner, we were not DJs when we started SOUNDPIECES. We just hung art, and that's kind of where the name SOUNDPIECES came from, was all the art that we would put up. So it was like we have the art pieces and the sound, and it's all the different things that go into an event. So that's actually to answer your question. What that was.
How did you get the name NUNYA?
That's funny. I grew up very religious. I'm Greek Orthodox, and I used to go to church camp every summer.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
With my set.
Yeah, no, that was awesome.
See, I'm going to baseball right now.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. Yeah, so NUNYA, I grew up pretty religious, and I used to go to church camp every summer. So there was a convent at the church camp that these nuns. I grew up in Vegas, so it was like, so I always kind of wanted to be a nun, and so that's kind of where the name comes from, but it also is NUNYA business, because I would live paint at lots of festivals and stuff, and people come up to me and be like, are you painting that? And then just like kind of interrupt me, and I have ADD, like I want to just focus and not talk to people, so I started wearing masks and putting on a costume and making it so like I didn't have to respond to people or engage. I could just kind of just keep going if people tried to talk to me. But if people who knew who I was, like they'd be like, hey, NUNYA, so but yeah, it was kind of like this thing where it's like NUNYA business, like I don't want you to know me, but I do want people to know me. I took the mask off a long time ago, but I still make them, and I love still embodying the costume aspect when I get a chance.
Yeah,
for sure.
I know. I saw that you like nuns and ninjas.
Yeah, ninja nun. That's what it is.
I just love that.
Yeah.
So tell me, like, when you're playing your set, right? Whether it's a big venue or small venue, how does it make you feel? Do you feel like it just takes you away from everything? Or do you feel like you're so anxious, like I need to make sure
I just love the music that I play. I don't play stuff that I don't like ever.
Yeah.
And that's like the special thing about being a DJ is you get to decide that.
Yeah.
But so it's you are focusing on technical difficulties if you have them, you know, like sometimes we have these updates happening to drives, you know, you're always toggling little things like there before, like the sync was on and I'm not used to using sync. So I was like finagling, but I still have the ability to really enjoy it, obviously. I love dancing to the music that I play while I'm performing, and I do as much as I can to really, like, appreciate those moments. Because I actually don't DJ, like, a ton, and I do put a lot of effort into most of my sets and have my playlist very organized. So, yeah, I'm usually ready to go, but I do like to plan.
I know, really hearing this song. It's a vibe right here. It's a vibe. So, what makes you happy besides DJing and painting? Is there something else? And also, basically, you know, creating your sound pieces. You're just like so amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank
But
you.
what else makes you happy?
I mean, I love just going out in nature. You know, the nature is, I mean, that's like where we come from. So I love going into the mountains or traveling, going camping. I've been to Burning Man like 16 times.
No way. Do you want to play your set in Burning Man?
I played at Burning Man a few times.
You did?
Yeah, for sure.
Tell me your experience about it.
Sometimes there's nobody there. Sometimes there's a lot of people there.
That is so cool.
I actually camp with Camp Question Mark, or I've been a part of Camp Question Mark since kind of the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
They've been out there way longer than I ever started going to Burning Man,
but
but they're back this year. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I do love it out there. It really like helped me fall back in love with the desert. I'm from Vegas, and I just like hated the desert. My family's from Orange County, so we'd go out to the beach, and I'd be like, "Why do we live in the desert? This drive is so boring, you know." And there's no real trees, no real grass. All the houses are just like developments and stuff. So it was just like, get me out of here. So I left for San Francisco when I was 18. My sister lived there at the time. She was like, "Why don't you move here? There's art, so much art here, you know?" And so like that, I was in San Francisco, and then Boggle moved there like 6 months later, and we started Sound Pieces like 2006 is when we started it. So I moved in 2003.
Do you miss San Francisco now that you're here?
San Francisco is very special. It's not like as gnarly as people make it try to say, you know. Yeah, there is some homeless and street people, but it is such an old city, and it's so small. You can just jump around and skate and like go to 5 different parties in a night. Like, just they're all so close together. And I did all the posters. I'd be postering the whole town, you know, and so I kind of miss that about San Francisco, but I was there for so long. I'm really excited to have like a new life. I'm older now. I want to settle down. It's so brutally expensive there, and as an artist, it's a lot easier to be in LA. There's been so many migrations of people going from the Bay to LA, so I have a lot of friends here that used to live in the Bay. So yeah,
So are you going to bring Sound Pieces to LA as well now that you're here? Bring more events?
We actually used to do a weekly here back in the day when Boggle lived here. He used to live with Truth. I don't know if you're familiar with Truth, the dubstep crew. It's 2 guys from New Zealand. One of them lived with Boggle, and they had a house in Boyle Heights kind of area. But yeah, we did. God, what was the name of it? But we had some really great acts. We did it for about a year. We threw a lot of undergrounds too, or he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of when I adopted the NUNYA name, was when they were doing undergrounds, and I was like, "Hey, so where's the warehouse party?" And he was like, "It's in the NUNYA alley in the business district." So I kind of got the name from him. He would do that every time I'd come to LA. I'd take the bus because I was dating someone down here too, so I was here all the time. But yeah, I mean, we would do stuff, I'm sure. We've been talking about it.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, we have some things like that we're planning.
Just invite all of us.
Yeah.
When you do.
Yeah, no, there's some really, really good scenes here, and I'm really stoked that people are holding the torch up for bass music, because Not everybody likes it. The house is a lot easier to like. So
That's very
it's when you go to a bass music party and you see people like really getting it, you're like, yes, they get it.
Yeah, like I'm in it. I'm like, yes, come on, let's do it. So since you've been in Burning Man, is there a different venue that you would like to be part of besides Burning Man? Is there like
Oh, well, we do actually every Burning Man we do an after party usually in Reno. So that's something that people can look forward to. And we're doing a Halloween thing at Great Northern in San Francisco called Zombie Prom. Um, but as far as venues, I mean, I'd love to do an underground again. Like, I mean, undergrounds are like really, there's a lot in LA. And it's kind of nice that you could have access to all these venues that are just like sick,
Is there one in particular that you really want to?
I definitely want to throw a party at the Under the Bridge spot, the 6th Street Anderson spot. That place is really cool. That Good Society does shows there. I don't know if they have a monopoly on that spot, but
hear that. We're gonna hopefully hear you soon, like play there. Invite us. I want to be part of everything that you do. You're so amazing.
No, they're doing Camp Question Mark's doing a very secret all headliner lineup with as a fundraiser for the Burning Man with Good Society. It's a collab on July 11th, so that'll be a really fun show.
Yeah,
I'll be there for that. Hopefully I don't have to work. I manage a bar, so I have to miss out on stuff.
I have to ask, as you manage at a bar, what is your go-to drink?
I'm really good at margaritas and palomas. I'm a tequila person.
Ooh.
I do like mezcalitas, margaritas with mezcal.
That's good.
Yes, and I do love making stuff that's not alcoholic as well. I make mushroom lattes.
What?
Yes.
Ooh.
I use 10 non-psychedelic mushrooms, but I do want to go on a lightweight micro regiment soon. It's good for your brain.
Yeah.
I'm into health. Health is wealth.
Yes. So we asked this to every DJ. If you could play during basically, would you rather play your set during sunrise or during sunset?
Ooh. I just did sunset. It was great. Sunrise or something just so special. It's like this new, every day is like a new awakening. And when you do the sunrise, especially when you're out in the desert, it's just it's so special.
Yeah.
But most people are awake during sunset.
Yeah. I feel like that's me.
If you're not well known, people aren't gonna show up, but your friends will.
Yeah,
but it's really about just enjoying your time and having those moments. I don't really care how many people are there.
Yeah, it makes you a better DJ because I feel like you're just passionate about it. You just want to play. I mean, it's for the people, but you're passionate about the music, and if you, like you said, if people want to hear it, cool. If not, whatever.
Yeah. Of course, you want to play for the crowd if you feel it out. It's a good learning experience to see what people do and do not respond to, and it's always different. It's not, everybody's different. Yeah. Every crowd is different for the most part.
Yeah. How did you hear about HeliPad?
I've been following you guys for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was, trying to find where the party's at.
Is this your first time playing a set here?
I've played some stuff. I did a sound experiment thing several years ago when I first started DJing. I've played a few times, but since I moved out here, I've been keeping pretty down low. I've just been kind of hibernating and trying to adjust.
Well, we're so happy that you made time to be with us and be here.
No, this is great. I love this. I love being out here.
It's just chill.
I have a lot of respect for anybody who brings sound out to a place like this, for sure.
Yeah. And it's a nice area. I love the river.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again.
Yeah,
really
thanks so
appreciate
much
you
for
being
having
here.
me.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was great chatting.
Bye, everyone.